Okay, so we got 3 more quests for this section. And... yeah, let's go ahead and just do this quest real quick. The devoted daughter. Yugiri appears armed and ready to leave the Enclave, which can only mean one thing. You've arrived and not a moment too soon. The Blasphemy has been sighted on the coast. For mercy, there are no reported casualties as of yet. Just the woman I was hoping to see. No sooner had we cast wide our net than a Confederate messenger was at our door. If you would join us, Russia awaits our arrival at Onokoro. Okay, sounds good to me. I haven't commented on this yet so far, but I really like the Dancer Relic outfit for Endwalker. This is the best gear I have right now for a physical range DPS, because this is the first physical range DPS I've gotten to level 90. But I really like this outfit. I might use it for glam. Anyway, let's teleport over to Onokoro. Oh right, I forgot what the name of this guy up here was. This is their leader, right? Yeah, these two. Hear about the Blasphemy, yes? Lord Hien and Yugiri should arrive soon enough. Well now, that the noble Lord of Doma should come in person once again. Mayhap these blasphemies truly are a threat. How smart of you. Indeed they are, and I was told that you and yours sighted your quarry quite recently. Aye, that we did. Near the island of Shoal Rock, the beast appeared to be docile by all accounts, but appearances can be deceiving. If it is as you say, and this blasphemy has eyes only for our former conscripts, then we have naught to fear. I trust those we accepted into our care are still in yours at the Kiancon. Enjoy the finest dome and hospitality. He's being sarcastic. Really, dude? Anyway, I don't know why it came to the Ruby Sea, nor why it remains idle. But if we act quickly, there's a chance we can take it unawares. Yeah, no, there's still 2 more quests after this. I doubt we're gonna kill it this quickly. I propose we divide our forces. If you're willing to go ashore, we'll take a ship and circle around the island. The first to find it will have the honor of the kill. As if you guys would be able to kill it. Ha! A simple enough plan. Shall we be off to Shoal Rock then? Sure. Just fly on over there. So, like, are we actually gonna fight this thing, or are we gonna have to wait another 2 quests to get it done? Probably have to wait at least 1 more quest. And I think we might kill it, but then we gotta actually resolve the religion that started. Make ready, Berlin. Should we find the beast first, we must be prepared to strike it once. Oh, trust me, I'm ready. This is where the blasphemy was last sighted. If the fates are kind, this will all be over soon. Oh, yeah, it's just sitting there. And it's gone. Damn. Such speed! I doubt even my falcons could keep pace with that. What kind of weak falcons are you using? Bah! Don't tell me that's the blasphemy flying off into the distance. Of course it is. What else flies like that? I hoped the ill will it bore me in life might compel the beast to stay and fight. Perhaps less of Minato remains than I thought. Minato? That monstrosity was Minato? Let me guess, he liked her. You knew her? Her family tried to flee to Hingashi during the occupation, but the ship was raided and sunk. When we happened upon the wreckage, she was huddled between her parents in a piece of flotsam, desperate to keep warm, but they had long since grown cold. How old is this guy? We took her to Onokoro, where we nursed her back to health. Couldn't imagine what horrors she must have witnessed. The mere sight of our weapons was enough to make her start screaming. She was clearly unfit for our trade, so we sought a village that might take her in. Isari was that village. Several months later, I chanced to meet her on this very beach. She was in the company of a young Ari fisherman, and I knew at once she had found more than a home here. I saw them here many times after that. She found something comforting about this place, I think. According to reports from Adzatan, the memories and desires of those who turn can influence their behaviors as blasphemies, as they did in all the other ones too. Then perhaps Minato's memories are what compelled the beast to come here. Will they'd come back then? That would also explain its timid nature. Minato was never one for violence, and the sight of you, blade drawn, no doubt stirred what little of the woman remains in the monster. Interesting. In that case, an assault on Kyokan is unlikely, guarded as it is by our samurai. But how are we to fight an enemy so quick to flee at the first sight of danger? Robbed of her parents, her husband, and now her life. I would rather we didn't have to at all. But I understand full well the risk we take by doing nothing. If we catch sight of the blasphemy again, you'll be the first to know. Perhaps next time we can put her soul to rest. That was some interesting insight. So, like, is it gonna come back here? Can we, like, stake it out? We scarcely had time to draw our weapons ere it fled. Perhaps we must reconsider our approach. Yeah, just what I was thinking, Yukari. There's not to be do now, but bide our time. Come, let's return to the Enclave. Oh, that was a quick one. Oh, yeah, let's head back to the Enclave. Okay. Okay, Hien, Yugiri, I'm back. If the blasphemy fears to show itself, there's no telling how long it may take to track it down a second time. Well, can't we, like, try staking out that place like I've said 3 times now? Given what we have learned, it seems likely that the blasphemy will return to Shoal Rock, but that knowledge will avail us not if we cannot prevent it from escaping again. I mean, sneak up on it? Oh no. Is the cult here? Yep, the cult's here. Lord Hien, on behalf of the people of Isari, we have come with a request. This isn't gonna be good. We welcome you with open arms and open hearts. What is it you would ask of me? Probably to let out all the people so that the blasphemy can kill them. Those returned to us in the prisoner exchange have been granted shelter in Kyokan. Yep, they're gonna ask for to let them out. That they yet live is an affront to the Kami's grand design, and the spirits of our loved ones suffer for it. No, that's not what's happening. Like, shut up. Balance needs be restored, and so I beseech you to render them unto the goddess Izanami. No. Absolutely not. Oh good, he just flat out refused. 'Tis not our place to pray for the deaths of others, nor draw steel to sate mere bloodlust. When I take a life, be it by command or my hand, I do not do so in service to vengeance, but to uphold my duty to Doma and her people. How did your mercy for Yotsuyu serve your duty? How were your people made better by the sight of her walking free? For her crimes and her cruelty, I cut her down the day we took Doma Castle. I sought to kill her, and by rights she should have died then and there. But the Kami willed otherwise, and returned her to us alive, and bereft of her memories. With no recollection of her deeds, it would have been Tsuyu who faced punishment, not Yotsuyu. This was my judgment, and for it you were denied the justice you deserved. You have every right to resent me. But you come before me and ask that I sacrifice men and women whose only crime was to suffer, to be condemned to a life of servitude. If you truly believe your cause to be sacrosanct, believe yourselves fit to bear the burden and swing the sword, then step forward. Ooh. Are you the ones who want to execute these people? Sophistry and lies! They were meant to die. The spirits demanded. Well, are you gonna do it? Are these words of the dead or living who yet mourn? Ooh. Who's saying this? Ooh, what? Gosetsu? You got Monk Gosetsu? Yep. Words of Isari's priestess and her gifts have spread far and wide, and I thought to see the truth of it myself. By coincidence, I crossed paths with a traveler hailing from the selfsame village, who had a mind to return as well, but alas, could not, and so he bid me deliver a missive in his stead. Judging by the striking resemblance, I take it you are young fisher Akitsu. This is a letter from my father. He was severely wounded in battle, but expects to make a full recovery. He's alive, but that would mean... She's lying. She's lying. She's lying. Surely a woman of your talents can divine a plausible explanation for this turn of events. You shall pay for this contumely. My daughter will make certain of that. Kisei. Well, the religion's dealt with, unfortunately. Fortunately? Oh, now is the despair gonna come back? Yeah, because she was kind of staving off the despair, but now these people are like, oh. But actually, hold on. Now that they know that the people that she was saying she was might actually be alive, they might actually be happier now. Anyway. Apologies for the abrupt and otherwise unannounced arrival. As you can see, my Lord Tien, I am returned. Full glad am I for it. Thanks for your timely arrival, we have given the lie to Kisei's claims of preternatural powers. I gather you are apprised of recent events? Aye, It did not take long to learn the state of affairs here in Doma, and that my assistance may be required. I had heard tales of Kise's channeling the dead, including the father of one young fisherman. Imagine my surprise when I saw the spirit in the flesh. He was also on a pilgrimage, paying respect to the departed, and we chanced to meet in Liberation Front Infirmary. Would that we were not bound back together under such circumstances, but I'm glad to see you all hale and healthy. You too, Gosatsu. Can I rub your head? Rub your head. Gonna get some good luck. Oh yeah, the boy. Tombo, is something the matter? Well, yeah, my brother's dead. You killed him. I wish to apologize, Lord Hien. It was wrong of me to say the things I said. No, it wasn't, boy. You're a kid. A lot of adults would have done the same thing. I understand nothing can bring back my father, but I was so angry, Please, Tombo, you needn't apologize. It's just, my brother was always so brave, but father's death was more than he could bear, and it turned him into that monster. If he wasn't brave enough, what chance do I have? We wanted to perform the rites for father, but the body was never returned to us, so... No, not that I blame you. For that, Lord Hien, I understand nothing could be done. That Akitsu's father survived is something short of a miracle, but I fear he is indeed the rare exception. I've offered prayers at more graves than I can count. It would be cruel to give others the false hope that their loved ones might return. Unfortunately, he's right. And yet Kise continues to do just that, offering comfort with her lies. A tempting but ephemeral balm for wounds that have yet to heal. Much like the anger some harbor for you, or resentment for the families restored while theirs remain broken. But for those like that poor boy whose heart lack for hatred, who know only sadness and despair. They too may turn. Exposing the truth of Kise's deception hasn't helped matters. If we are to prevent more suffering, we must pursue a lasting solution. I would be most grateful for your counsel, Gosatsu. There is much I could learn from your pilgrimage. If there is aught you require, but say the word and it shall be done. It's the least I can do for the part I played in Yatsuyu's tragedy. I failed her in the end, but I will not fail you, my lord. Thank you again for your aid, Brillian. The day's events have given me much to consider. When our next step is decided, you will be the first to know. Alright, let's wrap this up.